What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Talk Punch. Thanks so much for joining us. Now, whether you're watching us on YouTube or listening in on the audio podcast, make sure you subscribe. Come back here every Wednesday to see what we're talking about. Kind of like this week's topic, we're just talking about what we're thankful for. We got a bunch of categories. We got streaming services and movies and TV shows and all sorts of stuff. So it's November. We're coming up on Thanksgiving. We are going to have a special Thanksgiving episode coming up the week of Thanksgiving. So you want to make sure that you subscribe and hit that notification bell so that when the new episode comes out, our special Thanksgiving episode comes out, you get a little notification. Bing! New episode from Talk Punch, and you can say, oh, that's wonderful. I cannot wait to watch it. So, with that being said, I am Brody Hanson, joined by Charlie Hickman and Tudong Dylan. How's it going, guys? How you doing?
Good.
You guys ready to talk about what you're thankful for?
I'm thankful just to be here with you guys. That's what I'm thankful for.
I'm thankful for that, too. All right. So, like I said, we're talking about what we are thankful for. So, we came up with a couple categories. You guys ready? First one.
Yes.
Streaming service. What's a streaming service that you guys are thankful for this year? In the year 2021. Tudong, how about you?
I'm going to go ahead and say that I'm thankful for Hulu. I was going to go Disney Plus, but I'm going to say I'm thankful for Hulu because you could see the older episodes of Frasier, like Charlie you mentioned earlier, and also It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So you just have those on and forget everything else. Go ahead and listen, and even Cheers, where everybody knows your name. So I like going back and seeing those kinds of things.
Is Always Sunny only on Hulu? It was on Netflix.
It's also on Disney, or no, Amazon Prime.
Is it Amazon Prime as well?
I think so. I know that Community is also on Amazon Prime.
Community is also on Netflix.
I think Community is also on Hulu. So
yeah,
wow.
Community is everywhere. It's for everyone. It is
definitely for everyone.
Which is why everyone should watch it, because there's no excuses to not watch it if it's streaming everywhere.
Everyone should watch it.
It's not like the Planet of the Apes movies that people keep giving us grief about. I see it in the comments of our Batman reaction trailer. Yes, none of us have seen the Planet of the Apes movies. They're not streaming anywhere.
The new ones?
Streaming, I'll watch them.
I think I saw the first one with James Franco.
I saw that one. I haven't seen the other ones, though.
I saw the original one. How many of these guys have seen the original with Charleston Heston?
I don't know.
Did you call him Charleston?
No, Charlton. Now I don't know what I said.
I did see the one with Mark Wahlberg, though.
Charlton. Oh, I saw that one too, yeah.
It's a Tim Burton movie. Of course I saw it. All right. All right, before I get too much grief, Charlie, what streaming service are you thankful for this year?
I don't know if it's too boring to just to stick with my main streaming service, Hulu. I've been trying to get Brody to subscribe for like the entirety of this podcast. I do love me some Hulu, but since you already took my thunder, and I will be thankful for something else. I am thankful. I'm thankful for Disney Plus. I've really enjoyed all the different Marvel TV shows that we have gotten. I'm really excited for the end of the year Boba Fett show we got coming. If you are feeding my addiction to Marvel and Star Wars content one television show at a time. And it has been awesome, catching up on some movies that maybe I missed in the theater, albeit a few months later. So I am thankful that I get to watch some of those big blockbusters in the comfort of my own home, albeit a little bit after release. But I'll take it. So thanks, Disney Plus. You're A-OK.
Yeah, the reduced window between streaming and theatrical. I think Shang-Chi was only 45 days. Now, I don't know if that's going to continue on to next year. They may have announced something like that. I don't know. But 45 days? I can handle 45 days.
Yeah.
So that is
a lot of fun stuff coming to the D+. So
oh man,
bring it on.
So much coming. So many shows. We've got shows even coming this year. We still have more shows coming this year on Disney Plus.
Mm-hmm.
And then next year is chock full of stuff, man.
Chock full. Stay tuned for more TTP episodes. We'll cover all the upcoming D+, which gets an A+ in my book. What about you, bro? What's your streaming service you're thankful for?
I am probably most thankful for HBO Plus this year. I think that they have really pushed a lot of stuff. What? I see you.
Max.
HBO Max. I'm sorry. Max. HBO Max. I guess I can't be that thankful for. I don't even know the name of it.
Seriously.
Everything's plus. You got Paramount Plus, Discovery Plus, Disney Plus. It's an honest mistake.
Hulu Plus?
There's no
Apple
Hulu
Plus? Yeah, you're right. A lot of pluses.
A lot of pluses. But HBO is Max. So I am thankful for HBO Max. I know it's not great for the movie theater industry, but having those release dates come out on the same day, kind of nice. I will admit. It's kind of nice.
I didn't know if you froze.
No.
Just leaving me in anticipation.
You know, especially for movies that I probably wouldn't see in theaters. You know, I would not have gone to see Mortal Kombat in the theaters. And you can check out our Mortal Kombat review. It was great because we were able to watch it for the show, come back here and talk about it. A few days after it came out, and that's really nice.
It was great that we were able to watch it. Just to be clear.
What are you saying?
I don't know that the movie itself was great. You know, let me just say it's not on my thankful list.
Good.
You know, I'm glad that I didn't pay for it in theaters. How about that? But yeah, I had fun with it.
Worth a watch.
Go watch the review. We had fun talking about it. We broke down the entire plot. The thing was, it was a long episode, man. We broke that sucker down. So
yeah, we did.
And being able
I would break you
to catch up on shows that I always wanted to watch, things like Rick and Morty. You know, I always wanted to watch that, and I got the opportunity to do that with HBO Max.
Also on Hulu.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Hey man, it's my 3-year deal with Disney. Once I can figure that out, trust me, I'll get Hulu. I'll get the bundle.
You should just make an apology video that we can constantly link to for you not having Hulu. So every time we talk about it in an episode, you can just say, click the link if you'd like to hear my boring explanation as to why I haven't pulled the trigger.
I can put the card to go right there to be like, bing, Brody's apology for not having Hulu. Instead, I'll put the bing to our Mortal Kombat video. There you go. You can watch us talk about Mortal Kombat. So...
All right.
There you go. All right. How about movies? What movies are you guys thankful for this year?
Movies.
Now, Charlie, let's start with you this year.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
All right. Now, are we keeping this to the scope of movies that came out in 2021, or just movies that we watched in 2021, or just movies that I'm thankful that exist in the world?
I would say.
What are the parameters here?
Well, I don't know, because if we only did movies that came out in 2021, then I don't know if we're going to do a year in review episode.
I think we are
the year, which we will talk about our.
You guys are making it too difficult. Charlie, real quick, just go ahead and respond top of your head. One movie you're thankful for right now. Thankful for. What are you thankful for? Don't even think about it. Don't you dare say Cats.
You know what? I am thankful for Cats. Cat with Taylor Swift, and I don't know why that's just suddenly popped in my brain as like a movie that I'm thankful for. No, you know I am I am thankful for Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I'm glad that exists in this universe.
Excellent. That's excellent.
I am thankful. You know, Dylan, why don't you get some movies going? I've got some movies that I'm gestating.
Well, if you want a real Christmas movie, you can't do better than Rocky IV. That's when they fought on Christmas in Russia, and there's a lot of snow, 2 different montages, and snow, and they did a Rocky versus Drago director's cut. I don't know if you guys have seen that. I'm dying to see it. People are saying it's really good. So I'm going to say, if I had to be thankful for a movie right now, Rocky 4.
That is not an answer I was expecting.
Neither was I. That came off I wasn't expecting it either. It wasn't planned. What about you?
I just watched Midnight Run on Netflix like last week, and it'd been a while since I've seen it. I still very much enjoy it. It holds up. It was after Grodin passed. You gotta have a little nostalgia. But Bobby D and Robert De Niro, excuse me, for the youngers. But Bobby D, when you know him as well as I do, when you do as good an impression. Midnight Run, you better watch it. Very good impression. I'm thankful for that.
Nice.
There you go. Yeah, now, okay. I was thinking only in the year 2021, so I guess I will stick with what I was originally thinking. You know what first comes to mind that I'm thankful for? Man, I am thankful for Dune. I know we didn't get a chance to have an episode about Dune, but man, I really enjoyed that movie. I had started reading the books because of it, and it was just a lot of fun. I showed my kids, and we all just had a really... Huh?
Your kids watched Dune?
Yeah.
They made it through the entirety of that film? That's a long movie.
Yeah, I even told them. I was like, there's a lot of talk. I hadn't seen it yet, but I was like, I knew the original movie. And so I was like, there's probably going to be a lot of talking. This may be boring to you guys. And they were like, no, we'll watch it. And then we watched it, and man, I had such a good time watching it. I really enjoyed that movie. And so that's a movie that I'm thankful for. I got to share it with my kids. My oldest daughter is like, she says, that's my favorite movie soundtrack ever. It's Dune.
Music was good. Music was real good.
Yeah. So yeah,
Can I ask you a question?
Absolutely.
About Dune?
Yeah.
This has been bothering me since I watched it.
Okay.
How far into the future will we have to make it as a society to outlast the bagpipes? There's like a scene, and it's like the only musical instrument they show is where people. It's like space travel. Oh, no big deal. Like all these. Oh, we got like energy shields. No big deal. Oh, but now we need a little bit of music. And there's a guy just rocking Scottish bagpipes. The worst of all instruments. No offense if you're a bagpipist, a piper, but I mean, come on. There had to be a better. We can't get like an indie singer songwriter out there with an acoustic guitar or something. We gotta have like a piano, a theremin. I can put a theremin out there. Like the bagpipes. Come on.
At least accordion,
Bagpipes are timeless.
That's good. Look at the polka bag. Yeah. Apparently,
bagpipes are timeless instruments. So
I will say it helps set the tone. It set the tone of like a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Right, where maybe the food's not great, and also you got to listen to bagpipes, so life's not good. Help set the tone. I tease. Beautiful film. Like visually, very, very stunning. Great music. But you don't need. Maybe we'll do another review episode. I do have thoughts.
We actually had that on the schedule, and then I had a whole bunch of technical difficulties, and so we weren't able to do it. So
Brody broke it.
I was really looking forward to watching it, to talking about it, though, because I really enjoyed it. I'm really thankful for that movie. And it came onto HBO Max. I know the director was not happy about that. But
but we are.
I was okay with it. So.
Yeah, it was nice to be able to see that.
Moving on. TV shows. What TV shows?
Hey-o.
What TV shows did you guys watch this year that you're thankful for?
All right, this one I want to give you guys a couple. Right now, you've heard me drill on about the Ted Lasso. You gotta watch Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso season 2 came out, and it was fantastic. The first season, very funny, and you meet all these wonderful characters. You fall in love with this universe that they've created, this small little cast of characters. And then the second season, we get a little bit more in depth with the characters. We get to learn a little bit more about their inner workings. We get a little bit more of that human element of the storytelling. And it's still very, very funny. So like every episode kind of makes you tear up a little bit, makes you laugh. It is a beautiful show. And I liked the turn that I like the tone shift a little, like a small tone shift of the second season. I know some people didn't care for that and wanted just to keep everything really light. So that was kind of the point of the show, is that life is rarely just up here in the very light zone. That usually when you have people that are up here, there's something underneath the surface, and they kind of explore what's underneath the surface in season 2. Really, really good show. Very, very funny. Very, very well written. Very moving. I can't recommend it enough. Watch Ted Lasso. Also, Only Murderers in the Building. Steve Martin Short. It's a Hulu original show, Brody.
I shouldn't really wants to watch it.
Selena Gomez. Very good, very well done. It's funny, and there's they do an episode from the. I can't spoil it.
Don't spoil it.
Just watch it if you can. I really recommend it. If you see a preview for it, you might think the casting is it's interesting. Like Martin Short, Steve Martin, Selena Gomez. Who knows? But it's really good. Very and it's about a podcast.
What's it called?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, more or less. I mean, it's about a murder, but it's about a true crime podcast. They start a true crime podcast about a murder that happens in their building.
What's it called?
Only Murderers in the Building.
Only Murders in the Building.
Interesting.
Only
Amy
Murders.
Wanted to watch it. She was like, "Well, I want to watch this," and I'm like, "It's on Hulu. We don't have Hulu."
One more reason to get Hulu. But it was really good.
Very good point.
Yeah, Only Murders in the Building. It's very, very funny, very good, very well done. But also, some tense moments. Good. It's good stuff.
How about you, Don?
What about you, D?
I mean, it's not a show that came out recently, but the wife got me into watching Bones. And it's a good show. It's fun. It's funny. It reminds me a lot of Castle. Except also different characters completely. Oh, and Nathan Fillion.
I never saw it.
Where has he been?
You know what?
Where has he? You know what?
In the Suicide
You know what
Squad.
I'm thankful for? You know what I'm thankful for? At Thanksgiving, I'm thankful every single day. It's for Nathan Fillion right there. Nathan Fillion, Malcolm Reynolds,
who was in the Suicide Squad.
and he didn't die supposedly. I still haven't watched.
It's also on a TV show called The Rookie, I think, like a cop drama show where he plays like
I heard about that.
An older 40-something rookie police officer.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think you're right, Charlie.
But you know where you could watch The Rookie, Castle, and Bones? Hulu. Be thankful, people.
We should try to get a Hulu sponsorship at this point.
Oh, there you
Hey,
go.
I've been trying. You know what? I contacted some reps over there, and they watched a couple videos, and they're like, that guy with the beard, he sounds very negative about our platform, so we're not interested.
I'm not. I want to get it. I just don't want to change. I don't want to lose my 3-year
They're
bundle.
like, we offer a very affordable plan, and the fact that he hasn't pulled the trigger on it yet leads us to believe that he's not serious about his commitment to Hulu.
You know what?
And our brand.
Let me just add it. I'll pay you a flat price. Let me add it. Doggone it.
All right, we're gonna make this happen. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get in touch with the right people.
All right.
What TV show are you thankful for, bro? Did you already do it? You haven't done it.
I have not done my TV show yet. I will say I went through a show recently. It's the second time I've gone through this show. And if you know me, I have a hard time getting through a show one time, let alone 2 times. And that is The Witcher on Netflix. Man, I really like that show. I don't.
Charlie, you seen it?
Charlie doesn't like it because he doesn't like the time.
I did watch it.
He doesn't like the time split stuff.
Look, don't start a story where you think it's interesting. Just tell the story. It doesn't make any sense the way they try to make it interesting by jumbling the story and then mixing in a bunch of plot lines that have nothing to do with. It's like they had 10 minutes of a story and then just kind of surround it by random time jump nonsense to kind of convolute things, and then it ends randomly at like a place. It could have been great. It could have been great.
I think it's great.
And I bet the second season will be better. But the way they're trying to tell that story, they're trying to be clever. They're trying to make it seem like th're real smart.
I think it's great.
They could have just told a story. They could have just said, "Here's the characters.
I love
Here's
it.
what's happening."
I just went through it for a second time, man. I really enjoyed that show. I enjoyed the time jumps because the timelines are so spread out that it would be really weird. I don't think the show would work as well.
Flashbacks.
If you were to just go through
like any other.
chronologically.
You start a story at the timeline that you want to tell the story at, and then you just have flashbacks to develop the characters and their motivations into deeper levels. And then you can get rid of a lot of like the nonsense storylines and things like that. It would have been great.
I don't.
Or you just have like.
Well,
we don't need. We can have a Witcher episode and we can argue. It's not just the time jumps. It's like they didn't do a good job telling a linear story and developing the characters.
Well, that's because if you haven't read the books, the first book is more of an anthology.
Yeah.
The first book is more of an anthology. It's a whole bunch of small stories following Geralt through these things.
Sure.
And they drop in little details about his history as they go. And so I think that they were following that. I'm reading the books right now. Work. I'm reading the books right now.
You should.
I really.
You shouldn't have to read a bunch of books for the show to make sense, right? I mean, the show should just be.
I thought
it felt like.
I don't want to do homework when it comes to watching a TV show.
I enjoyed the time jumps.
Okay, we'll agree to disagree on this. I think it felt to me like I was watching cutscenes from a video game. And if I was playing a game in between each of these like little vignettes or whatever you want, anthology episodes, anthological, I think it would be more enjoyable because then you're kind of like guiding the character and kind of doing stuff. If you're saying it's based on a book where it's very, anthology driven, that makes a lot of sense because that's kind of how it felt. It felt kind of like disjointed. Sure. It'd be kind of like if the first season of like The Mandalorian, like how it was kind of almost like each episode was a standalone.
Sure.
Only if each of those episodes took place in a different decade. And then at the end they're like, and now it's all been leading to this moment, except it hasn't been leading to this moment because everything has been different. And then now there's this moment. And so it really hasn't been building to this climax. It's really just been kind of like, but anyway, I've said my piece. You've said your piece. It's a beautiful, it's a show that's worth watching.
Totally. And I'm super excited for the second. I'm super excited for the second season.
I will watch the second season. I'll watch the second season. I'll watch it.
We'll
do a Witcher episode.
I love Henry Cavill. I just want to hang out with Henry Cavill.
That's the reason you like it. That's the reason you like it.
It doesn't hurt that I got like a man crush on Henry Cavill. He's so cool.
Crushing hard on him, bro.
You know what he did during the COVID? He was playing through the Witcher video games. Come on, man. He's so cool. I just want to hang out with him.
Bro, do you know what Nathan Fillion was doing during the COVID shutdowns? Want to know what he did?
I don't know.
He was being Nathan Fillion, and that's all he has to do. Okay? That's all he has to do. He has to do nothing else. He can walk up and just say a word.
There you go.
Yes, you guys have both said a man crush that you're thankful for, so now I feel like I've got to have a man crush that I'm thankful for in the year 2021. Oh gosh, I don't know. I don't have a good one. I don't know.
No man crush, Charlie.
What about? I need one.
What about Ted Lasso?
Charlie?
I do. Jason Sudeikis is great.
Yeah, Jason Sudeikis.
But I don't know if I have a crush on him though. I do feel like we could hang out though. Me and Jason, we'd be friends. We could hang out. I feel like I could be his buddy. All right, Jason, you and me, we'll go.
Yeah, right.
Come back to me on this one.
I'll
have a better crush.
If Nathan Fillion came in, I'd probably start crying and be like,
Henry Cavill recently built his own gaming PC. Come on, that's a guy I could hang out with.
How do you know so much about Henry Cavill? Do you like? Is there like a blog that you?
I follow him on Instagram.
Okay.
I don't
understand why celebrities do this stuff to themselves. I don't know why they do this stuff.
So because it shows up in my Google News feed that like I click on a story with Henry Cavill, Google is like, you must love Henry Cavill, so we're going to give you all these different articles about Henry Cavill. And I click on all of them, so I just keep getting more things about Henry Cavill, which I don't mind because I really like Henry Cavill.
That's not a bad thing.
It's like, we'll give you more. I'm like, all right, load it up, man. I'll. So
Okay, all right. Here's my man crush of 2021.
Okay.
H. John Benjamin. Because I love Archer and I love Bob's Burger, and they've been a great comfort to me over the last couple of years. Shows that I visit often and revisit. Plus, he was beautiful as the voice of Coach McGurk on home movies. I would just listen to him do anything all day. And even his live-action cameos and things have been kind of fun, although it is always a little bit jarring to see him in versus, like, his various cartoon personas.
Sure.
There we go. There's my man crush of 2021. H. John.
All right. Well, we got a decision to make here, guys. We are at 25 minutes. Do we keep going, or do we call it an episode? We're thankful for some streaming, some movies, some TV. What do you guys think?
Guys.
Let's do one quick game on the way out. Because I got one that I'm thankful for that I wanted to share.
What, a video game or board game?
Your choice. Mine is an iOS, although I believe also on Android devices, strategy game called Polytopia.
Okay, so we'll do a video game then.
And it is free to play, but you can pay money to add Polytopia. You can pay money to add tribes. It is kind of a very nice entry-level strategy, like turn-based game, kind of like a Civilization with much less to keep track of, a little bit more action-oriented.
Like
It is a lot of fun. It's not as like simulated driven as any of those like the big sim games, because you just don't have to keep track of a lot of stuff. You build units. It's a really friendly gameplay, and the different tribes are very creative. It's a lot of fun to play in airplanes or on the toilet. It is also great just anytime in general. But so Polytopia, check it out. It's free. It costs you nothing to give it a shot. And then if you fall in love with it, you can pay 99 cents for a few extra tribes here or there to add to the depth of the game. But look, you don't need to hear me blather on about it. We're up against our time. Just you look it up and see if it's for you. But it's very fun if you're a fan of like Civilization. But maybe you want like a simpler version to play on the go. This is the one I would recommend.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
How about you, Tudong?
I would go. I like to play the Injustice, Gods Among Us, and also Critical Strike. Both of those I go for. I don't like put any money in or anything like that. But yeah, those are some fun games that I like. You getting the new characters, and Injustice getting the new gear, and Critical Strike. But I'm gonna give Polytopia a try now. Now I gotta say that sounds really interesting.
Is it Injustice 2 or is it Injustice 1?
I think I don't know. It doesn't say 2 on there. It just says Injustice, Gods Among Us. So it might just be I guess it's the first one.
Okay. Because I have Injustice on my PS4, where you get a bunch of gear and you can like unlock a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah. That's right.
Maybe it's that then. Interesting.
It's interesting. What about you, bro?
As far as video games, I am very thankful for No Man's Sky on the PS4. Man, this game, you buy the game, and it's always on sale. I think I got it for like $30, and they keep putting out content for this that's free all the time, like major updates to this game that from any other studio you would have to pay money for this, but all these have been free. And it's a space exploration. You can go to planets. There's like 18 quintillion planets that you can explore, because it's all procedurally generated, and so it's just computers just like making these galaxies. And you can travel. You can get in your spaceship and leave one planet and go to a whole different planet, and you might be the first person, because all of it's all on one server. So whether you're playing on Xbox or PC or PlayStation, you're all playing together. And so you may be the first person to ever discover this planet. And so then if somebody else goes there, it'll say, hey, this is discovered by the Brody Man. And I'm like, yeah, that's my planet, And so they put out expeditions where they're like, hey, we've got like this set thing of objectives for you to go through for the next 5 weeks. And so I'm going through one of those right now. And like, that game is so much fun. And it's super chill. You can just fly around and explore. You can go through objectives. You can make money. You can build bases. You can become the mayor of a town and manage the town. It's really cool. So I am very thankful for No Man's Sky this year. I just started this year. It's been out since like 2016, but I just started this year, and I'm super thankful for it. It's used up a lot of my time.
All right.
But there you go.
All right. Well, you know what? I think I speak for all three of us when I say that the thing here at Talk Punch we are the most thankful for is you. If you're still watching this, then we are thankful for you because
Absolutely.
it just means the world to us to get to share this little ragtag band of merriment with a little bit of a friendly audience. And so thank you for tuning in. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking our videos. And thanks for just hanging with us. I know some of you like to comment publicly, and I've gotten some personal just DMs and messages from some of you that have just enjoyed some of our videos, and it just means the world to me. So thank you so much for everything that you do for us, and hopefully we can keep doing some entertaining things for you, and we will enjoy the end of the year together, and hopefully a vibrant and lovely 2022 as well. So thank you.
Hopefully.
Happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you next time.
That's not the right one. There it is.
Hey!
Make sure you click below. There's other videos for you to watch. You can also subscribe. Hey, we're still a young channel. You can be one of those people that's like, I've been watching them since they started, since they only had like 40 subscribers. Be one of those people. Join us.
That's right. We get to 50 subscribers. Brody's going shirtless.
Never said that. Maybe if you get to 100. If we get to 100, we get our own URL. Help us get to 100 subscribers. All right.
That sounds good.
See you guys later. Happy Thanksgiving. Almost.